Welcome back. I'm speedrunning from the law, and this is going to be another installment of my tutorial series where we are speedrunning Super Mario 64 70 Star, and we're doing that with beginner and intermediate strategies that anybody can learn. Now today we're going to be wrapping up Snowman's Land with the 8 red coin star. So I'm going to hop in here and kind of show you what this should look like, and then I'll hop back in and explain how to do each step. Now before we get started, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. It does mean a whole lot to me. I am a small channel, so I do notice each and every one. And if you have anything to say, if you need any help on a specific point or just have some criticism, drop a comment down below. I do read them all and I'll get to yours. Thanks, guys. So that's the star. I will note that on one point where I fell down the little hill and had to circle around back for the coin, it is possible to get that coin on the way down if you are precise with where you fall. So now let's hop back in and kind of explain what's happening here. So if you have done the whirl from a freezing pond star, you already know how to do this beginning, but I'm going to go over it anyways. So if you already know how to do this, you can skip 3 or 4 minutes in the video. So when we enter the stage, we want to C-stick down and C-stick right. I prefer to C-stick right first and then C-stick down. The caveat with that is if you're going to do it that way, you have to C-stick right while you're still in the air and then immediately C-stick down. Because if you C-stick right and don't immediately C-stick down before you hit the ground, the camera will just turn back left anyways. So the safer way to do it is you can always just C-stick down and then C-stick right. I've just gotten used to doing it the other way. And then we want to turn Mario. Mario's going to start facing like this. We want to turn him up and to the left so we're facing this cannon right here. And we'll see we are in between these coins to the left and this hill right here. And right here there will be some enemies. And our goal is going to be to do a long jump right here in between the enemies and the coins. Do a long dive. And then kind of shift right a little bit. And we're going to do a short dive and then prepare ourselves for a triple jump. So it should look a little something like this. Long jump, long dive, and right here we want to turn Mario up and to the right, so we're going to have an angle in between these two little guys. And from here we're going to want to do one short dive. And right now I don't have the speed to do that because obviously I've stopped. But after your long dive, you should be just fine to do a short dive, and so that will put us about right here. Get rid of this guy real quick. That will put us about right here. And what we can do is I like to take a little angle to the right and wrap around. So we want to be facing the direction of the slope to be able to triple jump up this. If you are too far right, you're never going to make it. If you're too far left, you're never going to make it. See how the slope is in this direction? We want Mario to be in this direction. And that way we can do the triple jump. If you can't get this triple jump, it's likely because your angle is incorrect. The angle here is actually quite precise to be able to do this. So you're going to want to be facing exactly the way these colors on the slope are facing. And now that we're here, what we need to do is I like to do a jump kick for my first jump because it lets you position yourself accordingly. It gives you a lot of time to adjust Mario as you see fit. So if I think I'm too far left, I can jump kick right and still get my double jump off on it. Vice versa, if I think I'm too far left or too far right, and I can go left. So we want our triple jump to be first jump kick, second. We're actually going to need to be somewhat more over to the right here. or very far to the left, in fact. Right there is a little taboo. Alright, just like that. I apologize for that. You do want to be more to the left. It is possible to be to the right. My positions got a little mixed up because I should not have killed this guy, because this guy gives you a very good indicator where you need to be. But somewhere a few feet from this guy, this is the spot you want to be jumping up. So if you don't use this guy as an indicator, you can use this guy as an indicator and know that it's about a foot's length right where this color starts. 2, 3, and now we can run up here a bit. And oops, I just killed our indicator. Okay, so now once we're up there, there's this mechanic in the game where if you hold down the jump button and spam kick, let's find a better wall for it, you can actually just walk up slopes. I'm just holding down jump and spamming the kick button, and you can infinitely walk up slopes. And that is what we will be doing when we reach the peak with our triple jump. We will be continuing to hold down the jump button, and we will be pressing the punch button twice while directing ourselves upward and to the right. So, oops. Well, if we can get the triple jump first. Alright. 1, 2 upright, and then we want to walk right off the edge once we have done 2 kicks up and to the right, and jump about half a second after sliding down that edge, and we will actually make it over this whole slope. Now, if you're having trouble doing that, or if you don't make it, there is a backup strategy that's not that long. So say you bonk on that wall, which is very possible, and you slide down over here. Or say you just can't get the triple jump up there, you can hop over this wall right here. And all we need to do is utilize this strategy. Hold down the jump button and spam kick, and once we get to the top, just jump dive over here, and we still make it over, you see. It is a little slower, but that's a really easy backup strategy for anyone really struggling with this. And if you're still having trouble with this, I really outline how to do this in much more detail in my last video where we are getting this star right here. So I'm not going to go into much more detail right there, just give you the basic premise. If you really need more help, go check out my last video, and that should do it for you. So now that we're over here, we want to break the second box, and we can get on this shell. And so the shell movement starts out very slow. So what we want to do is, after we get this first coin, we want to jump up here, come down, and see all this crazy speed, and collect these coins. Now Snowman's going to appear to the right here. So make sure you hug the left of the coins, because you can hit this snowman right here and he'll knock you off your shell. And without the shell, it's actually impossible to complete this star. Because there's going to be 2 red coins on an icy surface over here, and it's actually lava. And because of this top right here, it's physically impossible to get the coins without dying, unless you have the shell. So make sure you do not run into that snowman. Now, once we acquire this coin right here, there's going to be a coin down here we can't see, so we're going to want to veer to the right and attempt to get it on our hop down. Now, if you don't, you can always circle back around. It's no big deal. But you need to know when we're circling back around if we miss that coin. This coin right here is actually not a coin. It is a fake enemy. And if you run into it, he will break your shell. So don't run into this enemy. You're fine running into this guy. You'll kill him. But do not run into this fake coin enemy. So let's proceed. Now we go down. See, we missed, but that's okay. We can just turn back around. We hug the left because we don't want that coin enemy. Grab these 2 under here. Grab this one over here. And then you see the star spawns to the right of us. So we can just hop over here, do a slide to get out of our shell, and we can grab this star. The red coins themselves are very self-explanatory. They're all in pretty easy to reach locations. The hardest one is if you miss getting that coin on the drop down. just circling back around to get it. You may find some trouble with that. However, just work at it a little bit, practice it, maybe create a save state to find the spot you like to jump down. But for whatever reason, this star shouldn't give you too much trouble. It's a fairly simple star. So best of luck to you. Thank you for watching the video. I hope to see you later. Thanks for watching.